Hi, my name's Linda, and I'm going to share with you the 6 surprising benefits of Pilates. My name's Linda Magid, and I'm the owner of Pilates for Real Bodies, an online mat Pilates studio. And in this video, I'm going to tell you about the 6 surprising benefits of Pilates. Most people know that when you do Pilates, you work your core, and that's 100% true. But there are certain things that you get out of Pilates that most people have no idea about. And I want to make sure that you know them because I love to share the magic of the Pilates format. But before I do that, please subscribe to my channel. When you do, you know every single time I drop a new video. And my videos provide classes in Pilates, mastering certain Pilates moves, and interviews with health professionals so that you can get the most out of your fitness lifestyle. Let's talk about the 6 surprising benefits of Pilates. The first surprising benefit of Pilates is concentration. In Pilates, you are doing each move 3 to 5 times. That's it. That's all you get. And you're trying to perform the move as precisely as possible. Plus, each move uses almost your entire body as you're doing the exercise. So when you are doing Pilates, you cannot check out. You cannot go and think about your grocery list, or you cannot think about what you're having for lunch, because if you do that, the next thing you know, the move is done and you've moved on. So in Pilates, you really have to concentrate on what all the parts of your body are doing in order to do that exercise the best that you can. And you're really going to practice it in Pilates. The second surprising benefit of Pilates is increasing your proprioception. Proprioception is something that we totally take advantage of, and we do not know that it is there until really it's gone. And because it has to do with the brain, of course, we lose proprioception as we age. It's sometimes considered the sixth sense, and it is essentially your body's ability to understand where it is in space. Your brain communicates with your joints and your muscles and your tendons through proprioceptors so that you can walk through the house and not stub your toe on everything or hit your hand when you're walking by the coffee table or things like that. When you're in Pilates, you're using your proprioception, mostly because you don't have a mirror to reflect back to you information about where your body is in space. Because in Pilates, if you're on your mat, you're either laying on your back staring at the ceiling, or you're laying on your stomach staring at the floor. You're staring straight ahead. Maybe you have a mirror, but you don't need to have a mirror to do it. You have to feel it. And that's a lot where the concentration comes in, because you're concentrating. Part of that concentration is allowing your brain and your body to communicate. And so you're using your proprioception, and when you use it, you are strengthening it. And then you can take that practice, that ability of proprioception, and take it into your everyday life. The third surprising benefit of Pilates is flexibility. People do not think that they're going to get flexibility when they come to Pilates. They think Pilates is for the core and yoga is for flexibility, but that's actually not 100% true. You do get flexibility in Pilates because of how it's designed. The method of Pilates is that while you're working one side or strengthening one side of your body, you are stretching the opposite set of muscles. So take side-lying leg kicks, for example. When you are kicking the leg forward, you are working your quadricep while you are stretching your hamstrings and your glutes. And then when you kick back, you are strengthening your hamstrings and your glutes, and you're stretching your hip flexors and your quads. And you keep doing that 5 times, forward, back, forward, back. So you're getting strength, stretch, strength, stretch. And every single exercise is doing that. That's why Pilates is so amazing, because by the time you get to the end of the class, you don't really need to stretch. I mean, you might in a class because people tend to like it, but it doesn't mean you have to. I actually don't do stretching at the end of class because you've stretched through the whole thing. And I have found personally, when I go to a yoga class, I am so much more flexible now after doing Pilates for years than I was before I started. So I'm getting strength and I'm getting flexibility in Pilates. The fourth surprising benefit of Pilates is what we call total body movement. When you're going out in life, you are not thinking muscle, you're thinking movement. So let's say you go to pick up a bag off the floor. You're not thinking, I'm going to bend forward using my back, I'm going to lift it up using my shoulder. You don't work like a robot, you just bend down and pick up the bag. And that is how Pilates works. You are thinking about your whole body moving as one and not working specific muscles. So when you're doing that with a lot of concentration, again, working that proprioception and focusing on your movement, you get to take that total body movement and bring it into your life and have you work better in your life with more balance, more strength, and with better focus. The fifth surprising benefit of Pilates is control. Now, if you've ever done Pilates, you may have noticed that things are done pretty slowly, but they're not just done slowly just to be different. It's done because you want to be able to control your movement against gravity. You're trying to stop your body and your brain from going on autopilot and just performing the move, which then gets you a lot more into momentum. And when you're using momentum, you can't build strength. Your work in Pilates is trying to perform the move as precisely as possible. And that takes a lot of control. And so I'm always encouraging my students to slow down, think about what you're doing, and maybe not just think about the main movement, like in a leg circle. Think about what your core is doing and the stabilizing leg and your arms. And that takes a lot of control to be moving your leg while stabilizing the rest of your body. The sixth surprising benefit of Pilates is patience. We need to get real. Pilates is hard. And sometimes it seems like a move is completely impossible. What it takes to keep going, to keep coming to the mat, keep continuing with your practice is having patience. It's having patience with yourself, mostly. It's having patience with the format. And I don't know anyone who can't use just a little bit more grace that they give themselves in their lives. So I feel that a great benefit of Pilates is that patience and that grace. Thank you so much for watching this video on the 6 surprising benefits of Pilates. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you are ready to join me on the mat to experience those great benefits. You can do that by contacting me through my website, which I have linked in the description of this video. And you can contact me about private lessons or doing your Pilates practice here on YouTube. Super easy. You don't need another app with my Pilates studio. All you need to do is sign up, and then I send you YouTube links that are private, that only people who sign up can see them. And you can do your practice any time of the day that works for you. And if you're super new to Pilates, you can also join my Udemy class, which is a beginner Pilates class. I break down all the basic movements, and then you get to practice them on your own. And again, you can find that link in the description of this video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.